Most people don't realize it, but the things that are making them weaker day by day are not big, life-altering mistakes. They're subtle, almost invisible habits. Quiet routines that feel normal, even comforting, but over time, they slowly drain your discipline, cloud your focus, and erode your inner strength. The Stoics saw this clearly, even 2,000 years ago. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, these were not just thinkers. They were warriors of the mind and spirit. They wrote about strength because they lived it through war, exile, and relentless hardship. In this video, Stoic True Wisdom unveils 5 silent, corrosive habits that make you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually weak. Most men fall into these traps without even realizing it. But you, if you can recognize them, can rise above. Let's begin. Habit 1. Comfort addiction, the silent killer of discipline. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You must build up your life action by action and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible." But how often do we trade discipline for ease? We chase warmth, snacks, endless scrolling, Netflix, anything that numbs discomfort. It seems harmless, but gradually the body softens, the mind dulls, and the soul forgets how to suffer. You begin avoiding challenges that build character. You delay hard decisions. You silently exchange long-term growth for fleeting ease. What to do instead? Train yourself. Take cold showers. Wake up on the first alarm. Set goals that make your palms sweat. Welcome discomfort as your daily gym. Growth only happens on the edge of effort. Habit 2. Overthinking without action, mental paralysis. Seneca warned us long ago, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. How true that is. You replay conversations that already happened. You hesitate over simple decisions. You stay in your head and convince yourself you're being cautious. But thinking without moving is just a trap. How it weakens you. You become reactive, not proactive. You lose momentum. You start doubting yourself. You wait for the perfect moment, while life quietly passes you by. What to do? Break decisions into small, actionable steps. Act within 5 seconds of identifying a good idea. Remind yourself, clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from doing. Habit 3. Needing validation, the slavery of the ego. Epictetus wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." But in today's world, where attention is currency, this is harder than ever. You post for likes. You dress to be noticed. You speak to impress. Slowly, your self-worth rises and falls with the flick of a stranger's thumb. How it makes you weak. You lose your authentic self. You become a puppet for praise. When unnoticed, you feel invisible. What to do instead? Do the right thing, especially when no one's watching. Set goals grounded in virtue, not vanity. Remind yourself daily, I am not my image, I am my actions. Ego must be silenced, or it will rule you. Habit 4. Reacting emotionally, no control. No power. Epictetus reminded us, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. If every insult cuts deep, if every delay fuels your frustration, if every failure breaks you, then who's really in control? Emotions are how it makes you weak. You become easy to manipulate. You lose focus and energy in emotional chaos. You feel regret after emotional outbursts. But think about it. How often do emotions hijack your day? A small comment ruins your morning. A missed opportunity fuels days of self-doubt. Emotional reactions left unchecked quietly steer your life off course. How it makes you weak. You hand over your inner stability to external events. You lash out, then regret. You drain your energy on things you can't control. Each outburst chips away at your calm. What to do? Practice the pause. Before reacting, take 3 deep breaths, slow, steady, intentional. Ask yourself, is this under my control? Most times, it's not. Write your emotions down. Don't suppress them, but don't serve them either. Treat your emotions like weather, observe them, but don't let them decide your direction. Strength isn't the absence of emotion, it's emotional mastery. True power is being able to feel without being ruled. Habit 5. Avoiding solitude. No depth, no power. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Yet in today's world, that retreat is harder than ever to find. We live surrounded by noise, constant, relentless noise. TikTok, Reels, messages, podcasts, background music. Every waking moment is filled with input. Silence feels awkward. Stillness feels unnatural. But have you asked yourself why you fear being alone with your thoughts? What are you trying not to hear? How it makes you weak. You lose the habit of reflection. You never course correct because you're always distracted. You rely on external noise to numb internal discomfort. Without solitude, you forget who you are beneath the surface. What to do instead? Reclaim silence. Spend 15 minutes a day in complete quiet. No phone, no music, no distraction. Walk alone without headphones. Sit still. Journal your thoughts as they come. Don't judge them. Observe them. In solitude, you build the fortress of your mind. A place where no one else can shake your peace. Without this inner space, your mind becomes public property, reactive, chaotic, exposed. These habits don't scream, they whisper. They hide behind daily routine, slowly draining your strength without you even noticing. And by the time you notice them, they've already taken root. But here's the truth the Stoics left for us like a torch in the darkness. You are not doomed to be weak. These habits can be unlearned. New strength can be forged brick by brick, moment by moment. In the end, real strength isn't about what you show the world. It's about what you can endure. What storms you can weather without losing yourself. And most of all, who you become when no one's watching. This is Stoic true wisdom, where philosophy isn't something you study, it's something you live. Subscribe, reflect, and stay unshakable. Your true power is within.